Hello all and welcome to All Red. We are going to look at, maybe a little bit too early, of Arne Slot's top 4 winter signings. So let's jump right into it because this is the channel that is all Liverpool all the time. It's all red. Please hit that like button and consider subscribing. We love subscribers on this channel because we are trying to build the best LFC channel in the world. And by the way, maybe share this with a friend or two. Get some friends who are Liverpool fans. Share the channel, guys. We'd love it. We'd love it. All right, let's jump right in. Number 1 on Arne Slot's winter transfer wish list is Viktor Gyökeres. This one is probably the least realistic, but can you imagine getting a true striker who, by the way, cannot stop scoring goals? Viktor Gyökeres, by the way, I think I'm saying that right. If you are Hungarian, please comment below and let me know. I'm really trying hard. This guy cannot stop scoring. He has a prolific scoring record for Sporting Lisbon, who, by the way, just lost their manager to Manchester United. So this guy might be ready to move on. The price tag's going to be hefty. I have it proposed at about £80 million, and that's not going to be cheap, of course, for Liverpool. But can you imagine if FSG somehow, some way, decided it's time to splash the cash and really make an impact signing? Not that they haven't made impact signings before, but really said, hey, we're going all out. We're going to win this thing. We're going to win the Premier League. And by the way, we're also going to go for Champions League with a prolific goal scorer like Viktor Gyökeres, who can come in and kind of impose his will. I could see this as being almost like Erling Haaland to Man City, where the rest of the team seemed like it was in place and they just needed somebody who could put the goals in the back of the net. Now, of course, Darwin Núñez was supposed to be that for Liverpool at the exact same time that Erling Haaland came to City, but Viktor Gyökeres, man, I would be absolutely through the moon if somehow Liverpool found a way to sign this guy, and I think the rest of the Premier League would be absolutely shaking in their boots. I think this guy's the real deal, you know? And people are going to say, well, he's never played for a big club. He's never played in the best leagues. I think he just has a nose for goal. And I think you put him into a quality side like Liverpool and he absolutely cooks, okay? And we need a little bit more, you know, Diogo Jota is just still injury prone. Nothing's changed there. We kind of right now only have Darwin Núñez. Because I think Cody Gakpo is just a true left winger. He can play striker. I don't think that's his best position. So we're kind of at Darwin Núñez right now, which I love me some Darwin, but you bring Viktor Gyökeres into this team and it's scary. Okay. It's scary, spooky. I know Halloween's over, but still spooky. All right. Number 2, Omar Marmoush. This one's really interesting. He has surfaced here in the last month or so. And here's why this is interesting, because Omar Marmoush, am I saying that right? I don't know, I'm sorry. He is Egyptian, obviously plays with Mo Salah on the Egyptian national team, which I think, you know, strange to say, but I think that actually gives Liverpool the top spot to actually go get this guy. You don't have somebody like Mo Salah, the best Egyptian player of all time, maybe the best African player of all time, and then a player like Omar, who probably is good friends with Mo Salah, and Mo Salah probably has more pull than anyone on the planet with this guy. So I think Liverpool are probably top spot to go get him if they want to. If Edwards and Hughes say, yes, we want to pursue this guy. I think he's quality. I think he could come in and be a really good piece in our attacking 3. But I would still pick Gyökeres over him because we need an out-and-out striker who can score. But Marmoush is very, very interesting. I think the price tag would be right. I think FSG would go for that if the value was there. Okay, this guy, Castello Lukeba, a very, very good up-and-coming center back. Doesn't quite have the size of a Virgil van Dijk or Konate, but already starting to show signs. He's almost 22, still 21, but he's almost 22. And the young French international is really starting to make waves. This could be a signing for the future. This guy has really good abilities. He's very good, and I think he'd fit into the Slot system because he's very good in possession, very good passer, as well as a good defender. So, doesn't quite have the, 6 feet tall. So, about 5-6 inches shorter than Konate and Van Dijk, but still a very good talent. And I think he'd fit in on our back line, in a year or two. And we could go get this guy, and he could be a signing for the future. And I would guess he might be able to play left and right back as well. So Castello Luqueba, a defensive prospect perhaps for Arne Slot. And finally, guys, we have Bryan Mbeumo. This guy is Premier League proven. His name was being linked with Liverpool a lot last summer. And obviously nothing happened. He's still with Brentford, and he's just having a really good year. So Bryan Mbeumo, the price tag is not that hefty for a Premier League proven attacker who I think could come into Liverpool's team and be a really good player, a really good attacker for a long time. I would have had Anthony Gordon rated higher than him, but Gordon has apparently just signed a long-term deal with Newcastle, which probably means that he's staying there for a while. And so Bryan Mbeumo, I think, from Brentford, a guy that's proved he can do it in the Premier League, and he's only getting better. So, again, I think Mbeumo, if I had to pick two off this list, Mbeumo and Gyökeres, I think, would be two signings that would be a very big signature signing for Liverpool. It would be a big signet of intent for FSG to say, we are going to win, and we're going to win now, and we're going to back our new manager. And so those are my top four right now, guys. It's a little early. I know we're about a month and a half away, but I would love to know. Actually, we're about 2 months away. Sorry, I thought it was like mid-November already. What am I doing? But I'd love to know what you think. Get your comments in below. Let's get some more names on this list. I'd love to keep building this list like we did in the summer. Are any of these completely crazy? I know Gyökeres is kind of crazy, but let me know in the comments below. Get them in, boys. Let's go up the Reds.
Yeah, of course.